The Minnesota Senate race has basically amounted to a clash of titans between Republican Norm Coleman and Democratic Al Franken. It's the closest race of 2008, the lone one that's not been decided. Basically, the November 4th vote ended in a statistical tie. Out of 2.9 million votes, there were 215 dividing Coleman and Franken. It was so close that it mandated a hand recount, so all 87 counties in Minnesota have to go back by hand, go through the votes, and retally all the ballots. So today we're entering the review process for these challenge ballots. Initially there were more than 6,500 challenge ballots by the two campaigns where one or the other of them was disagreeing with what the election officials had said was the voter intent. Observers, kind of taking a look at some of these challenge ballots, have come to conclude that the vast majority of these are frivolous challenges. They don't have any merit, and the two campaigns seem to recognize that as well, and both of them have been working to whittle down their piles of challenge ballots. So what we can expect is that the canvassing board will have about 1,500 to go through, which is still quite a substantial number. They have pegged Friday as the deadline for this review process. Whether or not they get through them in time is an open question, but they've promised to do their best and work through those reviews, and they're the final arbiter, so they'll be deciding, you know, who these votes count for. With all the legal back and forth that's going on, there's a chance that Minnesota could not have a U.S. Senator by January 6th, which is the date for Congress and the Senate to be sworn in, and that would introduce a whole other round of legal issues.